40s and the 50s, the great majority of the people in that region believed that black people shouldn't be able to enter places of public accommodation. And they felt that black people shouldn't be able to register to vote. And many people felt that was right, but that was wrong. I think as politicians, as elected officials, we should not only follow, but we must lead our districts. You cannot tell people they cannot fall in love. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. used to say, when people talked about interracial marriages, and I quote, "Races do not fall in love and get married. Individuals fall in love and get married." Why don't you want your fellow men and women, your fellow Americans to be happy? Why do you attack them? Why do you want to destroy the love they hold in their hearts? Why do you want to crush their hopes, their dreams, their longings, their aspirations? We are talking about human beings, people like you, people who want to get married, buy a house, and spend their lives with the one they love. They have done no wrong.
I have the pleasure to present to this great audience young John Lewis, National Chairman, Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, Brother John Lewis.
March today for jobs and freedom, but we have nothing to be proud of. Hundreds and thousands of our brothers are not here, but they're receiving starvation wages or no wages at all. While we stand here, there are sharecroppers in the Delta of Mississippi who are out in the field working for less than $3 a day, 12 hours a day. While we stand here, there are students in jail on trump-up charges. Our brother James Farmer, along with many others, is also in jail. We come here today with a great sense of misgiving. It is true that we support the administration's civil rights bill. We support it with great reservation, however. Unless Title III is put in this bill, there's nothing to protect the young children and old women who must face police dogs and fire hoses in the South while they engage in peaceful demonstration. In its present form, this bill will not protect the citizen of Danville, Virginia, who must live in constant fear of a police state. It will not protect the hundreds and thousands of people who have been arrested upon Trump charges. What about the 3 young men, SNCC Field Secretary in Americus, Georgia, who face the death penalty for engaging in peaceful protest? As it stands now, the voting section of this bill will not help the thousands of black people who want to vote. It will not help the citizens of Mississippi, of Alabama and Georgia, who are qualified to vote but lack a 6th grade education. One man, one vote is the African cry. It is ours too. It must be ours. We must have legislation that will protect the Mississippi sharecropper who was put off of his farm because he dared to register to vote. We need a bill that will provide for the homeless and starving people of this nation. We need a bill that will ensure the equality of a maid who earns $5 a week in the home of a family whose total income is $100,000 a year. We must have a good LPPC bill. My friends, let us not forget that we are involved in a serious social revolution. By and large, American politics is dominated by politicians who build their career on immoral compromise and allow themselves an open form of political, economic, and social exploitation. There are exceptions, of course. We salute those. But what political leader can stand up and say, my party is a party of principles? But the party of Kennedy is also the party of Islam. The party of Javits is also the party of Goldwater. Where is our party? Where is the political party that will make it unnecessary to march on Washington? Where is the political party that will make it unnecessary to march in the streets of Birmingham? Where is the political party that will protect the citizens of Albany, Georgia? Do you know that in Albany, Georgia, 9 of our leaders have been indicted, not by the Dixiecrats, but by the federal government for peaceful protest? But what did the federal government do when Albany Deputy Sheriff beat Attorney C.B. King and left him half dead? What did the federal government do when local police officials kicked and assaulted the pregnant wife of Slater King and she lost her baby? Those who have said be patient and wait, we must say that we cannot be patient. We do not want our freedom gradually, but we want to be free now. We are tired. We are tired of being beaten by policemen. We're tired of seeing our people locked up in jail over and over again. And then you holler, be patient. How long can we be patient? We want our freedom, and we want it now. We do not want to go to jail, but we will go to jail if this is the price we must pay for love, brotherhood, and true peace. I appeal to all of you to get in this great revolution that is sweeping this nation. Get in and stay in the streets of every city, every village and hamlet of this nation until true freedom comes, until the revolution of 1776 is complete. We must get in this revolution and complete the revolution. When in Delta, Mississippi, in Southwest Georgia, in the Black Belt of Alabama, in Harlem, in Chicago, Detroit, Philadelphia, and all over this nation, the black mass is on the march for jobs and freedom. We're talking about slow down and stop. We will not stop. All of the forces of Eastland, Barnett, Wallace, and Thurman will not stop this revolution. We do not get meaningful legislation out of this Congress. The time will come. We will not confine our marching to Washington. We will march through the South, through the streets of Jackson, through the streets of Danville, through the streets of Cambridge, through the streets of Birmingham. But we will march with the spirit of love and with the spirit of dignity that we have shown here today. By the forces of our demand, our determination, and our numbers, we shall splinter the segregated South into 1,000 pieces and put them together in the image of God and democracy. We must say, wake up, America, wake up, for we cannot stop, and we will not and cannot be patient.
And so it's a pleasure for me to bring on the congressman from this district, our host, the Honorable John Lewis of Atlanta.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My fellow Democrats, my fellow Americans. When we marched across the bridge in Selma, Alabama, for the right to vote in 1965, just 23 years ago, I did believe deep in my heart that those hands that pick cotton would one day pick a president. But never in my wildest dream did I believe that this barefooted boy, sharecropper's boy from Troy, Alabama, would have the honor to stand on this platform as a member of Congress and welcome you to Georgia 5th Congressional District, the district I am proud to serve. We have come a great distance since the 1960s. When we look across this convention hall, it is self-evidence that we are the party of inclusion. We are an interracial democracy. One people, one nation, one family, the American family. We have come a great distance since the 1960s. When we look across this convention hall, it is self-evidence that we are the party of inclusion. We have come a great distance since the 1960s. When we look across this convention hall, it is self-evidence that we are the party of inclusion. We have come a great distance since the 1960s. When we look across this convention hall, it is self-evidence that we are the party of inclusion. We have come a great distance since the 1960s. When we look across this convention hall, it is self-evidence that we are the party of inclusion. We have come a great distance since the 1960s. When we look across this convention hall, it is self-evidence that we are the party of inclusion. When we look across this convention hall, it is self-evidence that we are the party of inclusion. We have come a great distance since the 1960s. When we look across this convention hall, it is self-evidence that we are the
Hey, what's up, people? Just pausing here in the middle. I need to give myself a little mental break and do some stuff. Just to take a break. It's John Lewis is a very important person to me, just from my studies and just understanding of American history. So. It's kind of tough to do this tonight, but I hope it's cool. And yeah, let's keep that going. Take a quick break and keep playing for another probably 20 minutes. So thank you for checking it out tonight. Peace. Hey, what's up? I'm back from my break, and so the three speeches that I played earlier from John Lewis, the first one is like a short speech from 1996, so it'll get a little political here, but in 96, Bill Clinton signed the Defense of Marriage Act, which declared marriage as a union between a man and a woman, and John Lewis came out and defended or rebutted that in his argument there. So basically standing up for, everyone's right to love who they want to love. And in 96, that was a little bit, especially from someone like him, very heavy and very impassioned and very moving. The second speech that I played, the long one, was him speaking in 1963 at the March on Washington before MLK. The last one was him at the 88 Democratic National Convention in, I don't know where it was, but basically endorsing Dukakis in 88. But that was a great speech too, and yeah, his voice is just so amazing. So he'll be missed, and I'll try to get the good vibes going here, But John Lewis, see what's up. Maybe some Fred Rogers. Good vibes right there.
When the day is new, and I'll have more ideas for you. You'll have things you want to talk about. I will too.
thank you all so much for checking out the show tonight. I'll see you tomorrow night. Probably 7:38 Central Standard Time. South Minneapolis. Maybe discuss the the actions of the MPD and whoever's responsible for kicking everybody out of Powderhorn today. Bad shit. But John Lewis, love you. Peace.